My channel. This is Magnix here. So glad to see y'all again. Come on in. We're doing a reading. First we got the Nine of Swords, then the Three of Wands. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And we got the Six of Wands. And lastly, we've got the Emperor. Okay. So the Nine of Swords, that's the theme of the reading. The theme of where we're at. Okay. And if you can notice here, it's a mangled mess. The swords are the intellect, and these swords are stabbing something that's already decaying and just mangled. Eyeballs. So obviously we're not seeing something that is right there, and we're overthinking, stabbing ourselves like, just like rot with trying too hard, basically. Okay, the Nine of Swords. I'm at the wrong one. Okay, dark visions, anguish. An extremely dark card. The Nine of Swords reveals the deepest shadows of the self. It indicates insomnia, nightmares, and worries in the midnight hour. Often these states are accompanied by guilt, despair, or even depression. You'll be battling with yourself. So turn to others for help. Find joy, reach out. And this is nothing to be afraid of. Something that's true and you find and you resonate with is just simply trying to show you something. That's all. Nothing is good or bad here. It's just an arrow pointing you to, okay, here's something you have to look at, and this is where you are. Find some truth in it. And if it doesn't resonate, then just leave it. The next reading might be for you, okay? So this is a dark card. Just like overdoing it. Just overdoing it, overthinking, and it's like beating a dead horse. So we need help in getting out. So this is a good time to surrender, to reach out, to just self-care. Like, maybe take a nice warm bath, or do something that brings you joy. Take a nap, eat a healthy snack, something that's nourishing for your body. And it's trying to tell you that you're in turmoil, and there's poison and toxins in you, and you just need to, flip the switch. Do something good for yourself. And I'm sending out love. I love you. Okay, and the next one is the Three of Wands. So this is giving me more on the theme here. Okay, here we go. And I love how, see, these wands they're just like tied together loosely. But there is some rainbow, some like light, joy coming through. And it's like static in the background, just black and white, kind of like, more of the same, right? More of the same. It's just the same old kind of nothing, And also not very in focus either. It's just kind of like very lightly sketched lines across. All right. So we're coming out of this turmoil here, and we put something together. We just basically said, hey, I'm not like, I'm going to look at this. I'm not going to let it eat me alive, right? So now I see it. Now I see the truth. Oh, what am I going to do about it? I'm going to, put something together, put it together loosely. And usually 3 is coming together with others. So I'm going to allow someone else to come in to my mess and kind of I don't know, join with me, like, and ask them, like, hey, how's it going with you? And so being receptive to that and coming together to make this beautiful thing and realizing, hey, I'm not alone. And the wands are really, really good because they're kind of like you taking your power and connecting with nature and making something new, collaborating, right? Collaborating with this life, with Earth, with the universe, okay? And showing up, basically showing up and saying, hey, this isn't a dream, this is my life. And I'm gonna like put myself out there, right? I'm not gonna sit in this tangled mess that's eating me alive, right? And the worms, it's like, and the eyeballs are all popped out. I mean, it's basically like decaying beyond death, right? So yeah, so that one's beaten down. Darkness is taking over. And then the 3 of Wands, what does this one say? Let's see, just to get another perspective here. 3 of Wands, envisioning the future. Okay, the 3 of Wands indicates you've had support, continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or 2 good friends. With their help, you've formed a sense of self, of your values and morals. But now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance. Okay, so you've reached out and you've found something with others, help letting them in and helping you, right? Realizing, hey, I can't do this alone. I need to let somebody into what's going on with me. And someone you trust, right? And then, or taking a chance to trust someone maybe you haven't trusted before, but you feel like some kind of like draw to trust, to give them a try. If there isn't anybody that you feel like you've relied on in the past, then follow your heart and just get yourself out there and find a connection. Do something you enjoy doing, and you'll find a kindred spirit there. Okay? So you've done that. You've reached out. You've come out of this, and you said, "Hey, I'm not going to let this eat me alive. I'm going to come out, and I'm going to meet up with my fate, and see what's out there for me, And there's really something to be said about this. This is huge. That's why the rainbow is illuminated in the middle. That's you. Well, you're one of the wands, and something's illuminating within you, within your solar plexus, right? Within your center. But now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance. Clarify your goals and cast others' needs and opinions aside. Okay, so this is the rainbow. That's the core of you. That's your sunlight. I am worthy. You gotta say, that only you know what's going on with you. Only you can see behind your eyes and have your perspective. So Spirit's telling you that you've got this. Connect with your intuition by bouncing ideas off, and then take what resonates, leave the rest, and know that you are here for your reason, for Spirit's reason. You've got your own unique thing to bring. And so go ahead and clarify your goals. A good way to do that is just, start writing anything. Just writing, oh, I don't want to write this. I don't want to write, just having that willingness to find out what your goals are. You're clarifying your goals, or however you enjoy doing that. And cast others' needs and opinions aside, because you can't do anything for anyone else if you're in this mess. You're not available to help anyone. So go ahead and set everything else aside. Put yourself first so that you can be of help to others once you fix this mangled mess going on with you. The future is infinite and it is yours. No one else can see through its layers of light and shadow. So no one else has walked where you've walked. Only you can be your own hero. Okay. And yeah, we also have support. The universe is here. Spirit's here supporting us. Okay, and the next one is Wheel of Fortune. So after you do that, you do a little bit of work, just basically looking at what's going on, right? Making some plan. Listening to your heart, all right? So we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. And that's even more of that nucleus coming into the spotlight. So the middle that's you, right? Destiny, change of course. Whether day or night, the Wheel of Fortune is always in motion. Some call it fate, others destiny. It's possible to go for months or years without feeling its presence. But when this card appears, the eye of the wheel is fixed upon you. Don't be surprised if there's a change of course heading your way, something you'd least expect. Whatever happens to you during this time, know that it is bringing you closer to your life's purpose. So be ready, be open. You've got, look at that support you've got. You've got your owl and the starry night. Don't forget to connect with nature. And the messenger, the bird, and then look down here. Oh, that's the sun coming out, right? That's your tomorrow, right? And the moon is waxing. So that means things are coming, they're brewing, right? So ask the universe to be receptive and really just saying, I'm ready. It's crazy what you'll see out there. Open your eyes and be aware. You'll see what you need to see. The universe is trying to show you. And you're ready. Saying you're ready. Okay. This is the Six of Wands. Oh, we've got more wands. See, so you're finding your power down here. There's a lot of static, but it's brewing. And your power is grounding, right? You're coming out of this darkness and you're rising into your power, into being ready to connect with others and shine your light and give them permission to do the same. And then we've got the future, which is the white here. It's unwritten, right? Okay, so that one is Six of Wands. Just go ahead and consult to this real quick. Okay. No. Oh, what is that one? Actually, that one's not. I was wrong. Oh, this is a Six of Swords. Okay. A little bit different. So you are going inward, right? You're going inward into your abyss. You're facing these things that have been eating at you. These things that have been eating at you for maybe a lifetime. I don't know. Only you know. Something's been eating at you and you can't ignore it anymore, right? So you're coming out of it. You're taking some action. Wands are also action. I love that. And you're getting some results. See, you're coming out into the world, and the wheel of fortune is ready to change things. Your course is changing now. This is exciting, right? And then now you've got the swords, so you're just refining, making sure that you're grounded, and that you're looking at yourself. You know, you're not ignoring things. You're staying in contact, and by doing that, you're receiving this joy. This joy is now a part of you because you've gotten hooked. You've gotten hooked on looking at the truth. You can't not look at it anymore, and it's setting you free. Okay. So 6 of Swords, hope at last, travel. The 6 of Swords is a card indicating a recovery from difficult times. Hope is on the horizon. Things will get better. It's important to rest, revitalize, and surround yourself with joyful friends. Plan a trip, short or long. Even getting out of town for the weekend will further lift your spirits. So yeah, checking in and making sure, you're keeping yourself strong, right? And taking this journey, right? Moving on that course that's changed. Okay. And this is our final card, the outcome. The 6, the major arcana, the Emperor. Sorry, it's the 4. Okay. The Emperor is, knows himself. All right, so you're getting used to looking inside. All right, you're getting used to being with yourself, being with this, being able to sit with this, with your dark stuff, right? With your dark stuff. Being able to sit with your dark stuff, right? And the Emperor is the tree growing. The tree growing. Well, you're down here with the swords, planting the seeds, right? And the Emperor is the tree that's grown. And now you can't hide from the sunlight. Okay, let's just see the last thing that the book has to say. Let's see. Come on. There we go. The Emperor, protection, stability, the Father. So that's the masculine energy, taking action, right? The Emperor is the Father. He is the tarot's perfect counterpart to the Empress. He represents the side of you that's protective, decisive, and truly stable. He brings clarity of mind, and this in turn leads to actions or decisions. Sometimes this card is literal and points to a paternal relationship in your life. Maybe you are the father, or it's your father, or you're emanating masculine qualities. At other times, it suggests reconnecting with the part of you that stands strong and tall and knows just what to do. With help from the sun, the Emperor can see for miles and miles. Look at how tall you've grown, right? from doing this work, from just facing your truth. Really, it's easier than not, right? So, Spirit, I want to get one more card just to sum up this reading. Okay, show me what collective wants to see, what needs to see. Is there one more card to leave them with? To leave collective with? Okay, so one more card, and I was called to pull this one too from the... Okay. Okay, this one just, all right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right. So you have the Emperor card, and now we've got the Six of Cups. It's the tree with the rainbow roots, right? So you're getting used to looking inside. Six of Cups. Memories, childhood, joy, a card of beautiful implications. The Six of Cups focuses on the magic and innocence of childhood. The roots of years past are alight with color and vibrancy. Look back upon them, get lost in your memories. Old friends may surface and seek you out. All reunions will be joyful. Enjoy simple pleasure and wonder in all areas of life. So the cups are emotions. So you've attracted, some people from your past that you're reconnecting with because you're magnetic with this tree here. The tree who's out in the open and not afraid to be alive and be tall, stand and be tall and be straight and with yourself and with others, right? So this is going back to your roots and connecting with joy. So see, the roots are illuminated, right? So you're not worrying about you up here. You're more interested in seeing and your curiosity about old friends is coming to you, and you're kind of like getting out of ego and going to others because you've done this work, and now you can rejoin the pack, right? Okay. Now you can be of use, right? So here we can't help others because we've got a lot of work to do. So we'll just be toxic and negative and low vibrating really low, and just bring like energy, right? So we've got some work to do here, and then after we do all this work, we can rejoin everybody and say, hey, I'm shining, I'm shining to be here for you, right? Or to see, to join the collective again, right? And then we've got the Ace of Swords. Ooh, Ace, that's new beginnings. And the sword is the intellect, right? So, yeah, after you've reconnected here, you've gotten some really, just like you're walking on air, right? And swords are also air is the element. And look at that. You've got some lightning, right? So you've got ideas. You're brimming with ideas. And the infinity, the snake, is a rainbow, right? And that's joy. So you've got infinite joy, you know? You're seeing what like the meaning of life is after doing all this, you know. It wasn't so hard after all, because now you're truly living, right? Okay, truth, mental clarity. When lightning strikes, the whole world seems to light up for just 1 second. It's as though you can see everything, and this vision lingers on even through the storm. Such is the power of the Ace of Swords. Your mind will become clear, your thoughts precise. It's a great time to make those decisions you've been putting off, because it's like nothing making those decisions. You know yourself now, and it's obvious what those decisions are. Right? Okay, and here we've got the Eight of Swords, and chrysalis. So you're coming out of I don't know if those worms are caterpillars, but you're about to really come into this building the clarity, the ideas, right? The plans, after doing all this stuff and becoming whole again, right? You're starting to really see that joy and freedom and life is for you too, right? That you're worth it, that you can give that to yourself, by putting yourself first and your self-care, and knowing what you need and allowing yourself to give that to yourself, because no one can give it to you like you can, right? And doing that, it's fun, it's joy, it's doing what gives you joy, right? And taking that little bit of sacrifice to sit in silence and stillness too, so that your brain isn't busy, and you can connect with your breath, go inward, and then be ready to make that transformation, right? You're seeing the next step of enlightenment. Eight of Swords. Where am I? Okay. Here we go. Eight of Swords. Trapped, powerless, okay? Surrounded by obstacles and threats on all sides. You find yourself the victim. You see no way out, no available choices. Your perceptions keep you from opening your wings and taking flight. Oh, okay, so this is like reorganizing here. Okay, so you saw everything clearly, but it was just a moment, right? It was a moment of clarity when the lightning strikes and everything's perceptible. And then all these obstacles come in, because now you can see everything, right? So you're like, okay, that's been sitting on the back burner, all this stuff, and you kind of don't know where to go from here. and you feel like the victim is like, why is this happening to me? And you're back with, I don't know how to make heads or tails of this, right? So you see no way out, no available choices. You're kind of just letting your brain just like take over, right? And your brain is like running you instead of you being the one to step into, hey, I'm not gonna let my brain control me like this. I'm gonna take some action. Like I was saying earlier, sit in silence, and allow the answers to come to you. Let's see, your perceptions keep you from opening your wings and taking flight. You're kind of like, your thinking's distorted. What keeps you suspended here? Yourself or others? The Eight of Swords demands an answer. Okay, you cannot hang here much longer, right? Oh, look, see, he's barely hanging on there. It's tiny little string, right? So you're either gonna fall or you're gonna spread your wings and fly, right? So this is a scary moment, yeah. See, the swords are all pointed at you. This is like a moment of reckoning. Okay. And you still got that color, the orange. The orange is fertility, creativity, So you've still got, the light is on, right? It's not gone. I just need to regroup and gather your wits about you. If you believe in a higher power, or if you have any spiritual connections or leanings, connect with that, and seek guidance, right? Listen to my channel. Put a comment, say, pull a card for me, Kelly, That's my other name. But yeah, Magnix is my channel name. Okay, and here we have the Four of Wands. That's action. The eye of the storm is illuminating. It's turning blue, which means communication, intuition, and things are starting to clear, like the sky. All of that mess, the noise is moving outward, and things are starting to clear. Right? Okay. Four of Wands. Okay. Completion, celebration. You've done it. The Four of Wands is a card of completion. Your labors have been steady and strong, and the harvest will be plentiful. In other words, it's time to party. There might be an upcoming event to mark this occasion, a graduation, wedding, or celebration of some kind. Maybe your favorite band playing, or a musical, or a comedy show, celebration of some kind. So enjoy yourself. Do what you love to do. Go out and like paint the town. And so enjoy yourself and those you love. This is an exciting and prosperous time. Okay, we've come a long way, baby. See you next time. Peace, brothers and sisters. Mwah. Love you guys.